Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. It's Sean from SeankBeauty. Welcome to Sean K's Beauty Bar, where we grab from the bar and discuss all things beauty. So you leave your questions down below and I feature them here on my channel. Also, I'm happy to announce that I have a consultation service to really help you with your skincare concerns, and a lot of you have signed up already. I will leave the link down below. So if you're interested in a one-on-one with me, helping you through your skincare journey, I am here for you. So definitely click the link below. On Wednesday, we have the Truth Skincare series where I talk about the truth behind some of these brands that you all have been asking me about. And I'm super happy to bring that to you as well. My platform, if you're new to my channel, is about my subscribers. What they request is what I bring here, and that's what it's all about for me. It's getting you educated, better informed, so that when you go to make a decision, you know exactly why you're doing it, and it's really targeting your concern. So that's why one-on-one is important. That's why videos like this is important, because it gives you knowledge that you did not have before. So a lot of you reached out to me and asked me to talk about unwanted hair growth and how to get rid of it effectively. What are my options, Sean, and what is causing it? So that's what I wanted to target here today. It's funny that you all brought this topic to me because my cousin literally just last night, in all transparency, started really sharing with me her concerns with the exact same thing and how it plays into your self-esteem and into your psyche. And friends, if you all remember from previous videos, I had hyperpigmentation all over my face. I mean, it was bad when I was in high school. And in fact, people called me a cheetah throughout high school, and I had to take my cousin to prom. I've shared that story before. So when you talk about self-esteem being in the toilet and really trying to, you know, as a woman, get your strength back because you know that your features is your pretty much your everything, next to your personality, of course. It really is a hard journey, and you should not go through it alone. And that's the reason why I have Sean K's Beauty Bar. That's the reason why I wanted this community to be curated specifically for women who have these skincare concerns and really needs someone who is insightful and who can hold their hand throughout the journey. So definitely, if you support me, I will support you. That's how it works. We're in joint supply here. I understand. Who feels it knows it. So let's get into this video. I'm here to equip you to be a better, well-versed, informed consumer so that you know what to do, how to do, and why you're doing it. So let's get right into this video. All right, ladies, let's get into breaking down the science behind this condition. I'm going to, and if you've been with me for a while, you know I like to give the science to beauty in a way that I don't lose you in scientific jargon, because that's not helpful. I'm going to give you some definitions here because it is necessary to go into some of these terminologies, but not to lose you in the explanation at all. So all women, we have facial hair as well as body hair. It is what we call peach fuzz. It's fine, it's light in color. Now, when we have excessive unwanted hair, it is coarse and it is dark in color, and that condition is called hirsutism. It happens on women, on their face, their neck, their chest, their arms. It's unwanted hair. That is an issue because the moment you try to get rid of it, it comes back. A lot of women who are, you know, a lot of Middle Eastern women, Southeast Asian women, Mediterranean women, they deal with this issue quite a bit. Now, hirsutism, I'm going to talk about in depth because that is the condition that is causing that dark, coarse hair. Hirsutism is related to androgens, or what we like to say, virilization. Virilization means that a woman has more male hormones, androgens, than your normal woman. All of us women have testosterone levels, but where it gets tricky with women with excessive hair is when those androgen levels are imbalanced. You have more testosterone than normal. I wanted to let you all know that there's no relation with hypertrichosis. Hypertrichosis happens sometimes even at birth. My sister had hypertrichosis, where there was a patch of hair that just grew on her back in a circle. So hypertrichosis is not related to hormones at all. It happens in males and females. Unwanted hair growth in patches or on the face and on the body as well. So those worlds are totally different. Hypertrichosis is not hormone related. Hirsutism is. Now, what triggers hirsutism is a number of factors. Adrenal gland disorders will trigger it. Polycystic ovarian syndrome, where you have benign cysts growing on the ovaries, causing irregular periods and fertility issues, can also trigger hirsutism. Also, when we're taking medications like anabolic steroids, which are synthetic types of testosterone. If you're taking testosterone because your testosterone levels are not where they should be. If you're taking cyclosporin, you're definitely going to deal with hirsutism as well. Cyclosporin actually is a medication that is given to you when you have like an organ transplant, okay, right before that. And so you'll start to see some excessive hair growth with that as well. So minoxidil, wanting to grow hair, that actually can cause excessive hair growth in unwanted areas, not just where you want it to grow. So I'm just giving you guys some context as to the condition itself, how it's caused, what's triggering it, and if you're taking any of these things, you may want to reconsider, or you may want to seek your physician just to find out what can be done to help you alleviate these concerns. Now, let's go into some of the treatments. We're going to talk about short-term versus long-term treatments to really help you mitigate this unwanted facial and body hair. All right, friends, let's talk short-term treatments, and then I'll go into long-term treatments. One is waxing. 2 to 3 weeks, the hair will grow back, but it's pulling the hair from the root. There's also tweezing. You can do that as well, but it depends on how much hair do you have, and if you're willing to have that kind of time to just tweeze on your own at home. Again, using tools at home, I would really caution you all on, because when we start creating nicks or potential portals of entry for bacteria, then there is the other issue of infection. But these are some of the things that you can do at home. So I would say if you're going to do that, make sure you sanitize your tools and use the aseptic technique to sanitize your area. Dermaplaning is something that I do not suggest. I know it's here amok on YouTube. However, again, that is a razor. People are known to get cut with dermaplaning. That is a portal of entry for bacteria. And if, again, you're not wearing gloves, you're not sanitizing your area before going into that procedure, I don't suggest it. In fact, this is super duper short term. In a couple of days, you will see the hair grow back because you're not pulling from the root. You're actually just getting the superficial hairs on the surface. But that is a short-term treatment. Another thing that you can do is you can go after depilatories, which is actually chemical creams. One I know of is Nair, that you all would see on TV, or we used to see on TV a lot, where you just put the Nair chemical cream on top of the hair for a few seconds and then rinse it off and it's gone. So, you can go after those. So there's also eflornithine, which is something that a doctor would prescribe. This is actually a cream that really does help to alleviate that excess hair, and sometimes you can see it gone in 1 to 2 months. And when it comes to PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome, doctors would sometimes prescribe, if not more times than not, estrogen or progesterone to help to, alleviate that issue, and then your hirsutism will, go away. So it will get rid of that excess hair. So these are some cases where you're going to go and seek a physician specifically. And one of the things that I wanted to mention too is you may see that hair start to go in as little as 3 weeks when you get the estrogen and the progesterone to help you with PCOS. So if you haven't had a annual in a while, then I definitely say go and have that done, just to see if, because sometimes people see the excess hair growth, but they don't want to figure out like why it's happening. They just see it happening and it's like, well, I just got to shave it, or I just got to, you really need to know where the root of the issue is in order to effectively deal with that issue. So if you have PCOS and you don't know because you haven't had an annual done, you're not effectively curing yourself or treating yourself. Okay, does that make sense? So I've heard this a ton, people will see certain things happen to themselves and they would try to find a quick fix, but they don't want to go to the doctors to really see what is the root of it because of the fear of hearing what it could be. But we need to know this stuff so that, again, we're accurately doing what necessitates alleviating that issue once and for all. Laser treatments, where targeted light rays are going straight to those follicles that are producing the hair and damaging those follicles. Once those follicles are damaged, the hair falls out. And that is a near to permanent fix for dealing with excessive hair growth. The next technique will be electrolysis, where each follicle is treated with an electric current. And that is pretty much a near to foolproof treatment for getting rid of that excessive hair. Now, the thing about both these techniques is they can be super duper expensive and it takes a number of sessions. So it's not going to be a one-time fix. Okay, so be prepared for that. So I think I've given you a lot in this video. I don't want to go overboard and, really lose you with a lot of the science behind, excessive hair growth. But I think I've given you, the condition, what it is, what triggers it, and the treatments short-term and long-term. And that's enough to really give you as much information to make the best informed decision on the direction that you want to go in. If you want that one-on-one consultation with me, my link is down below in the description box. I'll be happy to help you. I look forward to hearing from you all. I love you so much. Let this discussion continue down in the comment section below. I'll see you all on Wednesday for the True Skincare series. Ciao for now.